Have you ever thought about how Indian Railways started? Let's travel back to the middle of the 1800s, when India was under British control. This is when the Indian Railways was born. It was more than just a plan. It was the start of something very important. People were very eager as the workers and planners started building for this new chapter. Our story starts on a foggy April morning in 1853 at a station in Bombay called Boribunda. The first train for passengers in India, named the Fairy Queen, was ready to start its first trip to Thane. Everyone was excited, filled with hope for better days. As the train moved along the 34-kilometer path through the beautiful Western Ghats, it was not just the start of the railways, but also the start of a new time. Little did they know, this was just the first step. As the steam engine chugged along the tracks, the people marveled at the sight. The railway tracks, much like a complex web, began to weave their way across the vast Indian subcontinent. They connected the bustling cities to the sleepy villages, the snow-capped mountains in the north, to the sandy beaches in the south, and everything in between. These tracks became the veins of the country, pulsating with life and energy. They bridged the gap between diverse cultures, languages, and traditions, bringing them together under the rhythmic clattering of wheels and the hypnotic whistle of the train. The Indian Railways became a melting pot of the country's rich and varied heritage. It was a place where a Rajasthani folk singer could share a compartment with a Tamil poet, where the aroma of Bengali sweets mingled with the spicy tang of Punjabi samosas. From the foothills of the Himalayas to the sun-kissed plains of the Deccan, the railways carried the hopes and aspirations of a burgeoning nation. The Indian Railways, in essence, became the lifeline of India, pulsating with the rhythm of its heartbeat. Over the years, the Indian Railways witnessed the evolution of technology. This evolution began with the replacement of steam engines by electric and diesel locomotives, a change that marked a leap forward in railway technology. Each innovation propelled the railways into a new era, transforming the way people traveled. The introduction of these faster, more efficient trains made the vast distances of India seem smaller, more accessible, and enhanced the sense of connectivity amongst its people. Simultaneously, another transition was taking place. The railway stations, once simply functional structures, began to emerge as cultural landmarks. From the grandeur of Mumbai's Chhatrapati Shivaji terminus to the historical charm of Kolkata's Howrah Junction, each station became a storytelling canvas, narrating tales of history and heritage. These stations transcended their original role as merely transit points. They became the gateways to the soul of India, a testament to the rich tapestry of Indian culture and history. As the 20th century unfolded, the Indian Railways became a witness to historical events. The world was in turmoil, and the railways found themselves at the heart of it. During the World Wars, trains became the arteries of the Allied forces, transporting troops and supplies across the vast subcontinent. The strategic importance of the railways was truly underscored, highlighting their role not just in connecting people, but in shaping global events. Then came the year 1947, the partition of India, a line drawn on a map, and overnight millions were displaced. As families were torn apart, the railways once again played a pivotal role. Trains, packed with hopeful and heartbroken passengers, moved across newly formed borders. Amidst the chaos, they stood as a symbol of hope, a lifeline for those seeking a new beginning in a new land. Trains carried the hopes and heartbreaks of millions seeking a new home. In the post-independence era, the Indian Railways continued to expand and modernize. The introduction of high-speed trains revolutionized travel, making the vast Indian terrain feel like a close-knit neighborhood. The ambitious Golden Quadrilateral project further amplified this connectivity, linking the 4 major metropolitan cities with rapid transit corridors. These advancements, coupled with a relentless pursuit of progress, have catapulted the Indian Railways into the league of the world's largest railway networks. Today, It isn't merely a system of transport. It's a living tapestry that narrates India's journey through time, carrying millions of passengers daily across its sprawling landscapes. As the sun sets on the vast railway landscape, the legacy of the Indian Railways lives on, a testament to the visionaries, the engineers, the laborers, and the millions of passengers who have embarked on the journey through the history of Indian Railways. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to Factual Funkyverse for more fascinating stories like this one.